Hello and welcome to the Northern School Game and Wildlife series on how to lay a hedge for game and wildlife. So what we're going to look at is how to stake one of the Westmoreland hedges at Newtonrig College. So stakes in a Westmoreland hedge are unique in that there are two rows of them that are put in on alternative sides of the hedge, and they're used essentially to squash the hedge in and stop it opening up, and to support the liggers so that they don't fall down too low and we lose the 45-degree angle. So here's the hedge stake that I made earlier. So what we're looking at is leaving about 2 foot in the ground and enough stuck up so that we can trim it off. I aren't actually going to put this stake in today because we haven't got a section of hedge that needs staking. What we have here is a section that the students have attempted to learn how to stake in the past. So what we're looking at from stakes: 1, they should be knocked into the edge of the hedge, and the liggers should be wound round them to hold them up and to bind everything together to make the hedge bundle stable. Because we're working off an end here, we have some elements of it that are still moving that would be pinned in place as we moved along the hedge and stake the full length. So what we're looking for is a stake on the near side, and then we've compressed this for the example, but we would look at putting these stakes at about 6 foot, 5 foot, somewhere there apart on either side of the hedge in a zigzag pattern to force the hedge together. Knock them in far enough to hold it together, and then what we would do if we were aiming to get a nice neat hedge, we want every hedge stake cut off at the same height and in a straight line with every other hedge stake in that side of the hedge. So straight line, even tops are what we're looking for. And if we've used a beetle or a mel to knock them in, sometimes like these we can end up with a raggy top, and what we can do to improve the look of the stake is come back with a saw and knock that flat to a top.